Hi guys, it's Chris with City Girl Homestead. Getting a late start for dinner because I just poured my entire glass of pop all over me. So I started out with a mess. Go figure. So today is another day of cooking from a can. So this was actually a suggestion of one of you. I can't remember who it was. And she didn't tell me exactly how she wanted it done, so I'm going to do it on my own. And kind of figure it out with the ingredients that she talked about and what I'm going to add to it too. So I have a pound of my hamburger over there and it's already cooked. So now I'm going to chop up an onion to cook with it. I cannot believe I spilt that, you guys. What a mess. It was everywhere. Ugh. Well, I always say I'm a messy cook. It was all over my shirt, everything. So, it was a mess. What you gonna do? You just clean it up and move on. So that's what I did. Alright, so I'm gonna get these onions chopped up. And then we'll get to moving to the next stop. Hopefully everything will be done when Tom gets home. If not, he'll have to wait a couple minutes. He's got to get gas tonight anyway, so maybe that'll help. Crap happens, right? I mean, what are you going to do? Life happens. I hope you guys have enjoyed the recipes so far this week. I have. They've been really, really yummy, and it makes me more confident that if something happened, that, you know, there's a few products that we've had to use that were out of the refrigerator or whatever, but if we had to not be able to, we could make it work too. So I'm going to add all those onions to it. Alrighty. So now we're going to get that stirred together. Just till those onions get, you know, translucent. Alrighty. So now she didn't, I don't think she said how many cans, and I went to go back to find the recipe and I couldn't find it. So I'm going to use 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. Come on, there we go. It was being a pain to me. Our recycling is going to like me these last couple of weeks. They'll like me for sure. Come on, come over there. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to add, I'm not going to add any salt because, you know, the soup already has enough salt in it. So I'm going to add some pepper to it. And then I'm going to add a little bit of milk to it. Hopefully, I'm trying to downsize what we make a little bit. So I'm going to use a smaller container, so hopefully I didn't just make too much. If I did, I think I can freeze it and use it on something else, I think. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll have to have Tom make pork chops. But I want this one to be a little bit thicker than what we made with the pork chops. Sorry if coughing or sneezing a little bit. My allergies are getting the best of me. So, not much I can do to control that. Alright, so now the next thing they said that we needed was green beans. So I'm using my home canned green beans. And remember the canned potatoes. So I put 4 cans of the sliced potatoes. Now, the first thing I want to say to you guys is make sure that you rinse them off really, really, really good. Because, you know, like I could smell the can smell when I open them. And so whether it's, you know, home canned or, you know, regular canned, make sure you rinse those off really, really good, because it will make a big difference in the taste. And if you don't rinse them off really good and you try fry them, they don't brown up as good either. And that goes for either canned or your own personal canned. So I'm going to use the same one that I used yesterday. It's a little bit thicker, but not as long or as wide. Alright. So while that's cooking up, I'm going to take and put half of my potatoes. You like my little thing here? My daughter-in-law got me that. I think it's pretty cute. And it folds down. So now I have a real big one, a small one, this one, and then a smaller one than that. So let me give this burger just another minute or so, and then we'll move on here. Alright, so now it's ready. So now I'm going to take hamburger, and I'm going to sprinkle it all over that first one. I would say this would almost be like a au gratin potatoes or scallop potatoes, whatever you want to call it. Then I'm going to take those green beans, and I'm going to do a half a jar on the bottom there. Then I'm going to spread half of that over top. Then I'm going to add something that she didn't talk about doing, and that is I'm going to add a layer of cheese to it. Because why not? And then we're going to put the rest of those potatoes on there and spread them out. I like the ideas that you guys have been coming up with and that you've been sharing, and I think it's awesome. Because, you know, it's not just if crap hits the fan. We need to be able to know how to use the things that we stock up on, and I think that's important. And when we're helping each other in our communities, we know what to do, you know what I mean? And it's a lot, I think, a good thing. Come out of there. There we go. I love my home canned green beans. Ugh. So much better than store-bought. Alright. Then we're going to put the rest of that over top of it. I think 2 cans was a good idea, because then it can go down inside. Look at that. Oh, nice. And then, of course, we're going to put another layer of cheese on it. I could have probably done a 9x13, and you could at home too. You know, use whatever size you think would work best for you. Then we're going to put that cheese on there. Now I've got my oven preheated to 350, and I'm going to put it in the oven, and everything is pretty much already cooked. Well, the potatoes are, and so is the meat. Everything is already cooked, but you want everything to be nice and hot. So I'm going to say probably 30 minutes, and I'm not going to cover it either. Let me get that spoon down in there a little bit. All right. So I'm going to put that in the oven, and hopefully it turns out really, really good. And thanks again for the recipe. And we are going to do side salads again today. They'll probably be the last ones for the week because it's almost gone. I'll be back. Well, hi, Tom.
Hello.
You're way behind today.
Yeah. Traffic was a nightmare.
Had to drop off those mushrooms, get gas, and traffic was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Give her a try. I don't know what I'm going to name it. Maybe canned scallop potatoes plus? I don't know.
Name it delicious.
There you go. Is it delicious?
Mm-hmm.
You like the green beans in there too?
Mm-hmm.
There's his plate. I think it's really good. I tried it. Is it warm enough? I kept the stove on 200 so it'd keep it warm.
It's fine. I'm just right, not burning my teeth. My tongue.
Well, he's not putting down his fork, so I take it's pretty good.
I don't have to blow on it.
There you go. All right, we're going to let him eat because he's going to have to be to bed in like a half hour. You guys have a blessed night. Be a blessing, and bye, Tom.
Bye, Tom.
Have a good night, guys.